Oh, hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. It is Friday. Oh yeah, Friday. The weekend starts right here. It's so good to be back with you through until the end of Monday. There's loads coming up today as well. And it's a very special day because we are reunited. I'm back with my TV wife. She's here, fresh from your holiday. Look at you.
I know, I feel very relaxed and very happy to be back. It's just, you know when you just have a break and everything just feels like it's all sunshine and roses.
Yes, right, whenever you're in the studio, Debbie, that's how we feel.
Thank you, Joe. And there's nothing fake about today, is there? It is fake. Friday.
It is, there's no fake. It's definitely not fake Friday. It's fake Monday today.
It's always fake Friday for me.
It's fake Monday today.
It's fake Monday. Yes. Fake Monday.
Yes.
I've got a good day planned though.
Loads coming up for you. Yes, this of course is Wake Up Call. We'll be here with you for the next couple of hours. Then we've got an incredible masterclass. That'll be up at 2 p.m. here in the UK, 9 a.m. on the East Coast. You okay?
I was just wondering why Johnny's giggling.
I have no idea.
Giggling this morning.
Not a clue. Masterclass, we're going to be looking at boxes. That'll come up 2 p.m. here in the UK, 9 a.m. on the East Coast. And then myself and Debbie will be back with a craft along. It's started already. That'll be at 6 p.m. this evening here in the UK. 1 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 a.m. over on the West Coast. Debbie, it's also... You're right. What? What's happening?
I don't know. That's what's making me laugh. I don't know what's going on with these two.
Not a clue.
They're like an old married couple, aren't they? Johnny and
They
Charlotte,
really are.
honestly.
Separate bedrooms and everything.
Charlotte shouted at us today.
She did.
I've never had a shout before. And
You know when she's getting a bit wound up because she goes really Geordie. She's like, "Come on, man!" She goes. Very, very
First
funny.
time I've heard her say "man."
She's very well spoken. She's definitely a tutti frutti, not a tutti frutti. Anyway, enough about this. It is National Fish and Chip Day today.
Oh, I love that. Although I say I love that, and you know what? So it's really what's really funny is I always say I love fish and chips, but I hate fish. I don't like fish at all. So if I have fish and chips, it's always chips and sausage.
It's not National Sausage Day, it's National Fish and Chip Day.
And I could have said to you earlier, should we have fish and chips? And I thought, why did I say that? I won't be having fish.
Oh gosh, can you show us your craft along?
Yes, let's have a look at the craft along. Dearie me, it's too early, isn't it, this morning? Yeah, we're going to keep it nice and simple. It's going to be a lovely couple of hours at 6 p.m. tonight. We're going to be making the beautiful one with the bees. We're going to be making it into a bit of a shaker box, just a nice gift box to give for the summer, using some pretty papers from the Knitwicks and doing all our paper piecing with it as well, which is just going to be really lovely and really nice and laid back.
Oh, amazing. If you want to see all the bits that you'll need for that, you can head on over to our social media now and you'll find the list of things you need. Really looking forward to that. And of course, the Favourite Box Masterclass coming up. If you want to get in touch though, you can do so in all of the usual ways. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are across on YouTube. Loads of you saying hi already. Thea's in saying hoi hoi everyone from the Netherlands. Patty's here in Michigan. Who else? Got Linda in Dudley. Miss USA Lady. Ooh, Miss USA Lady. From Michigan. Carletta's in. Lorna Jane, sorry, is in the Borders. How lovely. Alison's in Winchester. Oh, you're a chatty punch today. We've got Liz in Nottingham, also Val as well. Lots and lots of giggles. That's what we're going to have for you all day today. Now, talking about that masterclass, there are some brilliant deals coming up on that for you. I want to share one of them with you right now. This one here is your large treasure box. It's a 75% saving. I know. £10 or $13.70, down from, $39.98 in the UK or $54.90 in the US. That is not going to hang around, that deal. If you want that, I would be quick for it. The great thing about that is you can actually change the size and shape of that box as well using the stencil, so it's really versatile, that one. Snap that up. Let's also, my jaw is sore from laughing with you already, says Lorna Jane. There's going to be a lot of laughs today. We're also going to have a little look. This is what that craft looks like. Oh, look at my bracelet. Debbie got me a to try and keep me calm. She's got me a no stress bracelet. It'll take more than a bracelet, apparently.
Charlotte's got real attitude today.
Sassy Charlotte today,
very
isn't
sassy,
she?
Isn't she?
Isn't it lovely? I love it.
No stress.
Anyway, let's share with you. I have no idea what's going on either. These amazing paper piecing dies. I love that you get in here as well, not just the paper piecing dies, you will get the hold and release sheets, which are ingenious. Yes, you can paper piece with them, of course you can, but you can also use them as a regular credit card die if you wish. You've got lots in here, so you're going to get trailing florals, which are these ones here. You will also get the happy bees. This one here is your radiant roses. Then you've also got the butterflies and blooms, and you'll get that one, the peacock, the pretty peacock, exclusive to us here at Crafter's Companion, that one. $45.99 or $67.75 gets you all of them, which is rather marvellous, and you're looking at $36.79 or $54.20 as a platinum member now. Oh my word. Did you do these yesterday, Debbie?
Yes, I did.
Oh, they are absolutely glorious. If you missed them yesterday, these brand new flower dies that we've got for you are incredible. I love that you get the stamps included in there too, so you can really add texture with these. This one here is your delicate lily that you've got just there. We're also going to give you the radiant rose, which is that one just there. You've then got, this is the, get these all up the right way, there we are. This one here is your lovely lilacs, really, really beautiful. Very refined these, aren't they? Quite opulent, really, really quite something special. You've got the fragrant sweet pea. This one here is your fabulous fuchsia. Really, really beautiful. See just how dimensional they are as well. They do really create something gorgeous. And then you've got the timeless carnation in there as well. I'll just change the details for you to the flowers. So I'll just get you those details. Right, we'll come back to that in just a second. I've pulled, one second, there we are. So we $69.99 or $79.30 if you want to get your hand on those. Platinum members, $55.99. $63.44. Remember, you can go back and watch the full launch day on those, which was yesterday, so you can watch that show back anytime, as you can with any of our shows here on Crafters TV. I saw these yesterday, Debbie, and I thought they were absolutely stunning.
They're so up my street. Flowers I could make all day long, and having decoupage flowers, which are layerable flowers, if you want to make them flat you can, but actually being able to create flowers like this, we made this one yesterday and I loved it because this is just made out of ordinary copy paper. So if you're someone that just loves die cutting, you can just die cut your flowers, just give them a little bit of moulding with a ball tool, and you can make exceptional roses like this, which look incredible. But what about carnations? Look at this one. Now this has been made out of vellum, and they just look lovely when you layer them up like this. They look absolutely incredible. If you like the lily, you've just got to choose which flower that you want to go for. We do have them in sort of smaller bundles, but actually have the full set, and then that way you've got that full sort of whatever you want to put on your designs. I love this one, and actually they look quite difficult to make, and they're the ones that maybe are a little bit fiddlier than the others. So we're going to show how to make these in the next hour, just to show you how easy they are. A couple more samples, just want to show, and then the lilacs. And it's the lilac one that we're going to show just how easy these are to put together, and beautiful as well. So let's pop them to the side. In fact, I will just pop them underneath so they are out the way. And let's bring in that lilac die. So what you're getting with every single pack is your die set, and you're getting your stamp set. Now what you will notice out of the dies is all these little holes here create an emboss feature. So if you just want to cut them out and emboss them, use your rubber mat with those. What I am going to do is I'm going to use the Bell Countryside paper pad, because I think we tend to think that we can't colour or stamp onto our pattern papers, and actually they look really nice to be able to do that in. Now I like to stamp first, and I will show you the reason why, because these have been designed very cleverly. So let's pop that on there, just use our magnets to pop down, and then get out that first lilac one. And now bearing in mind you've got all these little ones as well, so I love the fact that we've given you the stamps and the, oh, it doesn't want to come off the sheet, let's just take that off. Didn't use this one yesterday, fresh out of the pack, this one. I wanted to try and do the flowers that we didn't show yesterday. That way you'll see them all. So the 2 flowers we didn't show yesterday we'll show today. But you are getting all those small ones as well and the dies to cut them out. And then we've got this one as well. So we're going to do that. In fact, we could... Oh, I'll do it separately. So let's stamp this one first. I am going to be using our alcohol pens. So I'm going to be bringing in... Let me find a... ink pad, our alcohol proof dye one, just in the flagstone. So let's ink that one up. Now someone asked yesterday whether you should prime your stamps. I haven't primed any of these and they've all stamped like a dream. So I don't think you need any priming of your stamps at all. So just making sure that's all covered. Pop down onto our stamping platform and then we will stamp that all round. Just like so. I've got a little bit missing there. Well, the great thing is about our stamping platform, it looks like I've actually missed a bit of ink off there. So we just go back in and just re-stamp that piece. And there we go. Oh, and here as well. I'm not doing very well with my stamping this morning, Joe. So pop that down. I said I'm not doing very well with my stamping this morning.
We'll let you off. You're amongst friends. Also, just let everyone know it's 5 Friday. Don't forget about that. There's so many great items over on the website for just £5 or $5. Go over there, have a good old rummage, get yourself a bargain because there are loads to be snapped up over there.
So next, we're just going to stamp our leaf. So let's pop the leaf down there. Johnny's getting excited about our aqua tints.
Very, £5 aqua tints, yes please, over on the website under 5 Friday. Double-sided dyes as well over there under 5 Friday, so loads of bargains. Make sure you go and snap those up.
Crazy value prices.
Absolutely they are.
Right, so the reason I stamp first, and I will show you now when we do the dies, so let's pop that onto there. And put that to the side.
If you want to find these flowers, well, they're under the Shop the Day category. That is where you will find them. So hit that Shop the Day button, and that is where they are living at the moment.
Now, what's really clever, our design team have done an amazing job of these, and they've done them super easy, Joe. So when you come to putting this on, you're actually, can you see very slightly, you could see the outline around the edge. So it means you cannot go wrong with cutting them out. So I'm just going to pop that over there, just making sure all the way around is our edge, and then I'm just going to grab some low-tack tape and tape that down just onto there. And then we'll do the same with the leaf. Just pop that over, a little bit of low-tack tape, and hold that down. Because sometimes with the dies, you can't see that outside edge, and you can get sort of a white rim on one side and not the other, or it's close to like the outside line. So I love the fact with this that you don't have to worry about that. You get the perfect die cutting every time, which is why normally we say die cut and then stamp, but actually you don't need to do that with these. So let's pop it onto our sheet.
A great saving on these, considering they launched yesterday as well. The launch saving is awesome here. Make sure you grab them whilst you've got that launch offer. $19.95, $22.40 is your saving. A quarter of them went just on the launch alone yesterday. So very, very busy on these. Lots of you are loving them. They are available individually if you want to get them like that. Of course, the best way to get the best value, as always, is to get them all together. Lots of people still tuning in and saying hello, Debbie. Alicia is in Arkansas, which we love. Who else here? Linny is saying hi, happy Friday. Having a sneaky watch whilst at work. Naughty.
I bet lots of people do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Stephen is saying hi as well. Marcella. Liz asks, it's that Friday feeling, Joe. It really is. Lolita's watching us at 3:05 in the morning in California. That's dedication to the cause. Regina's in as well in Buffalo. Miriam's also watching too. Loads of you. Everyone's in a cheery mood this Friday, Debbie.
It's because it's nearly the weekend. You went very quiet there, Joe. Yeah, it is nearly the weekend. Do you know what, Joe? I've got an amazing weekend planned. I'm off again, can you believe? But I'm off to a festival tomorrow, and I can't wait. So it's the 80s festival, yes, let's rock in Norwich. So I literally cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. Now I'm using Alpine Green just to colour our leaves. I love the leaves in all of these because it gives you all the sort of the shadowing, the framework where you want to put that sort of darkness. So it's really easy a really easy guide to follow if you like. So just moving that round and then just a little bit of darkness in where that shading is, which gives us all that beautiful area to colour. Now, if you don't want to colour, you don't have to. You could just cut it onto green cardstock and stamp it. But if you wanted to do it onto cardstock and you just wanted to emboss the die, let me just bring that die back in. All your little leaf veins here, if you use our rubber mat on there, it will emboss those into the, into the detail.
Give it a completely different look then, Debbie.
Absolutely. A bit later on, we're going to do it where we just do the sweet pea. And have that where it's just embossed and you can see the detail because we're going to be doing that out of vellum. And then with this one, now even though I've cut it out of our pattern cardstock, I'm still going to go in and give that some colour. And so actually do the darker one. So we can still go in and colour those leaves to make them even more lovelier.
Nice that you've got some like classic flowers in here, but also some more sort of obscure ones as well, which is lovely.
I think one of the most difficult flowers, and you don't get many of them about, Joe, to be able to make, is the fuchsia. Because fuchsia is quite a hard flower, I think, to put together on a card, but our fuchsias are so easy.
Yeah, really simple, aren't they?
Yep.
Could we cut these out of other things as well if we want to, other than cardstock, Debbie?
Yeah, totally.
I'm thinking vellums would look lovely, wouldn't they?
Yeah, would look really nice. We're going to do a vellum one in within the next couple of hours.
Nice.
Yeah, I love cutting flowers out of vellum because they just give a really nice effect.
Any questions you've got, you can get them into me. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion on YouTube. Julie has been stocking up on Fiverr Friday. Julie in Manchester. Hi, Julie. And got a fair few bits this morning. Brilliant. Mariah says morning all from Hamburg, New York. I'm flying out to Las Vegas tonight. And Monday to Carson City, Nevada, to spend a few days with my sister Jarmaine. Crafty fun will be had.
Amazing.
What are you up to in Vegas? I would love to know. I've never been to Vegas, Debbie. It's high on my list. Johnny says I'd love it, apparently.
It would be right up your street, wouldn't
Have
it?
you been, Debbie?
No, not at all.
Well, let us know what shows you're going to go. Are you going to see a show, Mariah? Oh, it just looks fabulous. It really does.
So
Maybe just a couple of nights, Debbie. I think I'd be exhausted after that.
Yeah. You're a party animal, Joe. You could cope.
Oh, not these days, Debbie. I'm not. I don't know what's happened, Debbie, but I've turned into a morning person.
Have you?
In the last few weeks, yeah. I've been getting... my wake-up time is now 6 a.m. every day.
It could be, like Johnny just said, because you're going to the gym.
Yeah. It's just not normal, Debbie. The day's so long when you get up at that time of the day. Who knew there was so much of the day?
You say you're a morning person and you've been yawning your head off this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm any more alert. I'm just getting up in the morning. That's any difference.
Right, so we're just adding a touch. And what I've also done, of crushed velvet ink, I've also just cut some out of some of our cardstock, our linen effect cardstock, and we've just added, I'm just adding a little bit more of a rim around these pieces. So, and then we are going to, I've done this one because I've cut this again from this corner. So if you just use that, and I'm using this as a matte and layer, Joe. So if we can then shadow each part here. Now, you know how I like to do my shadowing, so I am going to cut it in half. And then I've got another piece, so I'll add another one here. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of the purple around the edge to do this one, and then we're going to cut this in half. So I like to do my like this because it shadows then on both sides. So we're going to pop this over here. In fact, I'm not going to worry about the actual stem because that's going to be covered. And we're going to use, chunky glue we'll use.
Good substantial size for a flower die, aren't they? You know, I think a lot of flower
Yes.
dies that we have in our stash, usually a little bit on the smaller side. These are kind of a statement. You could absolutely still cluster them together and use a few of them if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
But lovely to have a big statement floral.
Before I do that, Joe, I am going to bring in our rubber mat. So this is, I say rubber mat, it's our stamping mat. And I'm going to use my ball tool just to give it a little bit of shaping. So I'm going to turn this one on the back and just use that ball tool in different places. So I'm using the bigger one to start with, then I'm going to turn it round and then just go in with the smaller one. And it just gives a more realistic feel. So once we've done that, we've then got our little piece here. So do the same. So that gives us that piece. And then we're just going to do these behind. In fact, we will just... I'm going to make the card up before we put this together.
Okie doke.
And then we can give that some really nice sort of shaping. And then I've got another couple here.
As I said, don't forget, if you want to see the whole launch day in its entirety, was it you and Ben yesterday that launched these, Debbie?
Yes, yeah, yesterday.
Ben and Debbie. Go back to yesterday's shows. You'll be able to watch that back anytime you like. A whole 2 hours of inspiration on these particular dies, which is brilliant. Remember what else is happening as well? A masterclass for you a little later and a craft along as well after that. A good start to the day today. I thought it was Thursday for a start, didn't I, Debbie?
You
I was
did.
like, why is there no cart load?
Why is there no cart load? It's because
It's not Thursday, that's why.
Not Thursday. Right, what I've done here, Joe, I've already sort of pre-made my card. I'm using the Bell Countryside papers. I think these are still on the website. And I love these because they've got these really nice big sort of images, the houses, the horse, all those sort of things that you can put inside your cards that make a really nice feature behind, especially when you're using flowers. I think the nice thing with flower dies is they will go on absolutely anything you want to put them onto, and they're for every occasion. And also, we were saying yesterday about not allowed flowers in hospitals.
Really?
So, yeah, you're not allowed. You're not
Why is that?
I'm not actually sure why. I think
Is
it's
it
to
for,
do
like,
with
allergies and stuff?
Yeah, pretty sure it's to do with allergies. Yeah, they stopped that a long time ago, so you can't take fresh flowers into hospitals. So you could make someone a bouquet with these flowers.
What a really lovely thing to do. Can you take plants into hospitals?
No, you can't take plants
Really?
in. No, nothing like that. Yeah, so so I think it's balloons and fake flowers and cards. That's if you're allowed in now. I don't even know if you're allowed visiting in hospitals yet still.
I'm not sure, Debbie. I haven't been in.
No, me neither.
No, touch wood.
Touch wood, yeah. Let's keep you out of that place, Joe.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Right, so let me just pop this together. I've just got my 2 end panels on the side. Get this the right way, just because there's a little bit of script on there, so we don't want that the wrong way. Not that it'll be very noticeable. And then we'll pop this on, what's that way? Just like so.
Beautiful papers, these, aren't they?
They're so lovely, aren't they? Yeah, really lovely. So that gives us our card front. I've just used one of our nesting dies to create the front aperture, and then we're ready to pop all our pieces on the front and decorate. I've also just stamped out a sentiment. So I've put celebrate this day, and I'm going to use our chunky glue or Kalau, or yesterday, sorry, changed it there, but Ben was saying that Debbie stopped calling it chunky glue.
Why?
Because she's worried that people won't be able to find it.
Right.
Because it's called. But someone said yesterday that if you write chunky glue in the description on our website, or any website, Kalau
There you go.
Comes up. So we was like, we must tell Debbie that she can continue to call it.
Start calling it.
Glue. Yeah. So it's funny, isn't it?
I love that the website speaks Debbie. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. It was like, that is so cool. Right, so just layering these pieces up behind. Again, so you could use foam pads or you could use your chunky glue. So we're just popping that behind. It just gives that really nice, because we've done it in just a neutral one.
Why have you gone for the chunky glue over the foam pads here then, Debbie?
Just because it doesn't, it keeps that ball shape that we've put on there.
Right.
So if you put foam pads, sometimes, because foam pads are flat, so they're only one level, when you put this on, you can keep almost that sort of sculptured effect, I think is what I'm trying to say there. So let's just do this one. I've got another one which we're going to use our ball tool on. So again, I haven't shadowed this one, but that's fine. And then we're going to pop this on to this side. So we're putting plenty on. And across there. And also the other thing is, Joe, is you can move it. You've still got the wiggle room. So, which is nice. You've still got that room to sort of move things about if you've placed them where you don't want them.
Amazing. Any questions you've got, get them into me. I can't wait to see what you'll come up with making these. No doubt there'll be a craft along in real soon for this as well, if we haven't already got one scheduled. Jeffrey says, morning Debbie Joe.
Oh, I've got it actually.
Oh, you've got it?
Yeah. I don't know when it is, but I have got one coming up.
Okay, brilliant. We'll check.
It's next month.
Next month sometime. It's nearly June, Debbie. What happened? Where is the year going?
Crazy,
It'll be Christmas soon.
Nearly my birthday month.
Yeah, not long now. Don't
know.
tell me, is it the... let me get this right. I want to go with the 6th.
Oh, Joe, you're way out.
Am I? Oh, okay. Is it summer solstice, 21st?
Yes.
Craig's birthday, same day. Birthday twins.
Absolutely, yes. Yes. And there we go. And I always say we're with royalty as well, because it's Prince William's birthday. I remember Prince William being born, and I was so excited that a prince was born on my birthday.
Oh, what?
A prince was born on my birthday.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah, Prince William's birthday is the 21st, so yeah, there you go. But look how pretty that is.
Really, really beautiful, really gorgeous.
It looks gorgeous. I love the lilac. I think there's so much you can do, especially when you want to frame a frame on your card. It just looks perfect.
Yeah, really beautiful. Lots of different things you'll be able to use these for, from cards, of course, home decor, box frames, all those different things. Let me take you back through them. Love the size on these as well. I love that they're a big sort of statement size. You've got the delicate lily. You've also got the radiant rose there as well. Then you've got your lovely lilac that you've just seen to be using. This one here is the fragrant sweet pea that you can see. I love how delicate the stem is on that one. Then we've got the fabulous fuchsia there. And finally, you'll also get the timeless carnation too. All of those come your way. $69.99, $79.30. That's £20 or $22 saving you've got there, which is really good, seeing as we have literally just launched these yesterday. You're looking at £56, just over $63 if you're a platinum member. Now, remember, in that masterclass that's coming up at 2 p.m. here in the UK, 9 a.m. East Coast, there's loads of brilliant tools to allow you to make some fantastic boxes. That's what the whole masterclass is going to be about. And these are on a great deal for you because, look, you're saving almost as much as you're spending here, which is awesome. You're going to get 3 different styles included. They're really fun to put together, these. $57.73 or $65.91 if you want to get those. A rather ridiculous saving on this next item, 75% saving for you. £10 or $13.70. That's down from £40 or $55 almost. So amazing savings, and platinum members under £10. I mean, if you don't have them, you should snap them up at that price. And these are great because you can customize these. You can have more sides or less sides, completely up to you. We've also got the small one as well, and this is on a buy one get one, which is excellent. Saving double what you're spending there, which is awesome. Now we've got some double-sided box dies. 70% here is your saving. £45 you save, or $59, which is brilliant. Under £20, just over $25 to get your hands on those today. We also have the favour box dies and stencils. $49.97, $59.81 you save. That gives you a best ever price of £18 or $20, barring a penny or a cent. Right, we're going to come back and we're going to have a little look at something I had the pleasure of launching not all that long ago. It is these amazing paper piecing dies. Now, so popular since we launched these, because not only have we launched the dies, we did launch the hold and release. I wanted to call them peel and release. I don't know why I always want to call them that, but it means that you're going to be able to paper piece, but you're also going to be able to do it really simply and easily as well. So you want a paper piece, but a bit quicker. These will let you do that. And the great thing is, yes, you don't have to use them in paper piecing, but they have been designed for that, so it will be very easy to do. That first one was your trading florals. Then you've got your happy bees. This one here is your radiant roses. You've also got the butterflies and blooms, and you'll get the pretty peacock in there too. $45.99 or $67.75 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Mariah's love this set. Credit cards are my favourite, and we have a gorgeous lilac bush. Plus I've got a gorgeous hanging fuchsia plant. Fancy. Any questions that you have got, get them into me. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube. But I believe we're going to go back to Debbie and we're going to have a look at these paper piecing dies. If you're ready for me, Debbie?
Yes. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, the Radiant Roses. I thought we'd use that one. Beautiful. Oh, I'm going to have a grumble now. Going to have a grumble, Joe. Because
sorry, Debbie?
I'm going to have a grumble.
Grumble?
Grumble.
Why?
There's pieces.
That'd be Debbie Robinson. She's admitted that she'd never cleaned someone hair last week. She was like, yeah, I don't clean them. Oh. I don't really care, she said.
There's nothing more frustrating. Are you just trying to get her into trouble?
No, she genuinely, I said, I blame you all the time. She was like, yeah, because I don't clean them. You're free to blame me.
There's nothing more frustrating than picking up a die. I'm going to stop doing them myself, I think.
Well, two wrongs don't make a right, Debbie. It's not the attitude, is it?
I wouldn't do it because, yeah. It's very frustrating when you've got to clean dies out before you use them. Right, anyway, paper piecing. If you've not seen them before, they've been out not long actually, but what we're 14th of April, Johnny tells me. What we did bring out with the paper piecing dies was the hold and release, which honestly is a game changer for anyone that wants to paper piece anything in. Don't think just because of these dies that you have to use them with the hold and release. You can use the hold and release with any dies at all.
Brilliant.
And it's very clever because what it is it's a backing sheet. If I just take that off, it's sticky, but it's not glue. So it holds things in place. You can see it sort of holds my finger, but it will release. So exactly that, hold and release. It means that you
That's what it says on the tin, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
You can buy two, get one free on those as well, which is rather glorious. Details down the bottom of your screen.
Fabulous. Now, your two ink pads, or the ink pads I'm using, are Crushed Velvet and the Fuchsia. Now, what I've done is with the actual die, let me take these off here. When you, what I did was bring this part in, put my die over here, and I've just put a couple of marks in between because I think I probably did it that way. I just put a couple of marks here because I didn't want to waste my ink, so I just wanted to make sure that I went each side of the actual die. And then if I bring this one in, I've used them just to put ink on each place, which looks a bit strange, but it means when we come to doing our die cutting, we can die cut what we want as the paper pieced parts. And the reason I did it this way is because I wanted to have a different colour flower. If you just want pink flowers, cut it all out of pink cardstock.
What's your favourite flower, Debbie?
I would say a lily.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I do love lilies, but I do love lots of other flowers as well. I was saying yesterday, because Al works for a marketing firm, and he got sent home a flower, and I didn't know what it was, and someone actually told us it was, I can't remember what it was now, something lily. I can't even remember what it was, that's terrible. But it was like all like spiky plants, leaves, and then it had little shoots that with a little bud, a white bud. But it looked like a lily leaf, and it is a sort of lily, but it's a plant
Peace
pot.
lily.
Peace lily,
yeah.
That's what it is, that's what it was, peace lily. Anyway, if we keep it alive for a year, get £200.
What?
Yeah.
Are they very hard to look after?
Yeah, so you have to look after them, so because they're all about the
environment. It's like the Hunger Games, isn't it?
I know.
Who sends you £200?
His firm.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a picture of it each week or each month probably to see how it's doing, so I can then prove that we've kept it. So that was the other thing, Johnny. Johnny's just said, can't you just buy another one? But yeah, so we want to prove that you can do that.
No flies on Johnny, is there?
Yeah, we talked about all sorts of that, which then brought me on to my guinea pig that my mum, that my guinea pig died when I was little, and she replaced it with another one, and I never knew.
Really?
She told me ages after and said, "Did you notice anything about your guinea pig?" And I was like, "No." She said, "It's a brand new one." And she said it was a totally different size, and I never even
We don't
noticed.
advocate lying to your children, by the way, but you know.
I'm sure lots of people lie to children for good reasons.
Right.
Right, I'm going to give you the measurements of my blue cardstock, which is 9 3/4 by 6.5. I've scored it at, let me just see here, at 3 3/4, 4.5, 8.5 and 9 1/4 inches. And what that's going to do, that's going to create almost like a little sort of wrap for our drawer.
Nice.
So I've created that one and then created our little box here. But remember, we do have loads of dies to create little boxes later on, which are coming up, but they're all more to do with all little favour boxes. So all I'm going to do is make my bottom base to start with. And then once we've got that all together, we're going to leave. The reason I did my box this way is so when it's together, and I'll bring the one that I've already taped together, so it's created that wrap, I can lay it flat to actually work on top of it rather than have a box that you can't really stick things down very well. So pop those, yep, I've done all those sides. So let's just bring those pieces in. Did you have pets as a child, Joe?
Sorry?
Did you have any pets as a child?
Yeah, goldfish.
Oh, is that, you didn't have dogs or guinea pigs?
No, well, we did.
hamsters?
We had a Jack Russell, but we had to get rid of it because it was very vicious. Ripped my
Oh.
jeans one day. Yeah,
It what?
got a bit. It was a bit over. It actually, this sounds quite bad, doesn't it? I was about 4. It pushed me in a ditch and ripped my jeans off me. We had to get rid of it. Honestly, horrible little thing it was. Horrible little thing. I can't remember its name. I think it was called Tiny. But yeah, horrible little dog. We gave it away to a lady. She loved it. Yeah, had a lovely life. I was so pleased the day that dog got given away. I hated it. Yeah.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
And funny enough, my uncle and aunt had a Jack Russell, and that was vicious. Sally, her name was, and she was very vicious. You couldn't go near her; she'd just snap at you.
Oh.
Jack Russells are smart. I mean, I know lots of people have lovely Jack Russells. In fact, Leanne has 2 Jack Russells.
Oh yeah, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, and they're amazing. So I don't think all Jack Russells are like that, but they can. I think actually you do get small dog syndrome, don't you? So not you personally.
Thanks, Debbie.
But little dogs, they can they think they're the bee's knees, don't they? We had 2 German Shepherds and a Shih Tzu, and we did. And oh dear, I'm crying now. The little dog, the Shih Tzu, only. I've definitely got the giggles today.
You really have.
Oh,
you
dear.
really have.
But it only used to get aggressive when it was on the settee, and then it felt bigger than the Alsatians.
Right.
So, and then it used to really go for them. And then when it'd be on the floor, it'd cower down again. So that was quite funny.
Shih Tzus in high places.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say another funny story.
Come on, what's the other funny story you got?
When we first got her, because she was so tiny, I mean, literally, you could hold her in the palm of the hand. The German Shepherd pooped on her head. Oh! So then we thought she had an appropriate name. It's a true story.
Oh God, I've only been back 40 minutes.
Oh, dearie me. Oh,
At least
here
it
we
wasn't a
go.
poodle.
So So this is how clever it is, Joe. So what happens is the whole piece stays on this sheet, but when you come to take it off, so what I'm going to do is take off that outer piece because you'll then see all your pieces inside. Oh, it's not took off the, it's stuck well there. There we go. So if I just pull that gently away, the pieces that you want to paper piece will stay on there. Let's just pull that one. So gently, you don't have to do this, I mean, obviously, but actually it makes it easier to pick those pieces up then. So just take them away. Just carefully.
The waste that you get left behind with is quite cool as well, isn't it?
It's very cool,
if
yeah.
You
and
didn't
if you
want a
could
paper
be
piece, just wanted to leave those elements in there.
Yeah, and if you could be quite gentle, you could use this waste as a stencil.
Yeah. I mean, nothing to stop you die cutting a contrasting piece and actually just putting the contrast frame over the top of that as well.
Oh, I like that idea. The only thing with that though, Joe, is these pieces aren't stuck down. I mean, that looks nice on its own, doesn't it? Yeah, these pieces aren't actually stuck to there, so eventually they would just fall off.
Okie doke.
So because this is it's like a release, so even though it's sticky, it's not going to stay stuck for long.
Okie doke.
So what we're then going to do is I've cut it out again out of some green cardstock so you can see then the green piece. And then we're going to die cut it out of white. So die cut it out of white card. I've put that now onto a sticker sheet. So that is now a sticker sheet, which we can then put on the top of our box. So let's pop this into place. So take that off. So I put mine through the Xyron, but we do have adhesive sheets. I'm going to pop this just this way, so it gives us a little bit of a rim on the side. And then turn that over, and then I haven't got my scoring tool, but I'm just going to use the back of my scissors. And this is what I'm saying, if you're making a box, make sure that you keep it flat to start with. That then puts these pieces in place. Then what we're going to do, I don't have, oh, here we go, little lost Gloria.
Oh no, where's she gone?
No, I lost her a while ago and I've not found her, so I don't know where. She must have fallen somewhere. But we've got a little egg cup that keeps this one in, which is quite handy.
Oh, nice.
So let's just...
Whose idea was the egg cup?
I have no idea, but it's quite handy. Egbert.
Egbert?
That's what Johnny just said, Egbert, whoever Egbert is. So we're just going to put our glue into those pieces. You don't even have to be thorough, you don't have to fill it fully. All this is about is adding some glue, so then when you come to putting these pieces in, I'm going to see if we've got our little tweezers. Yes, we have. We can then take these pieces off.
Great deal again on these as well. Managing to replicate that launch deal, which is fantastic. So you can see here, $45.99, $67.75. There's your price. Platinum members, of course, or first-time customers, $36.79 or $54.20 if you want to get your hands on these. Really, really good value there. Brilliant to use in this way, but brilliant just as a regular creator card die as well, I'm thinking, Debbie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think because we call them paper piecing. I think it was just that we do a lot of paper piecing, don't we, in our dies, and we just thought it'd be nice to bring out not only this unique concept of the hold and release, but to also bring out some dies with them. I like the size of these dies as well. So if you are just creating creator cards makes, they're going to just look perfect. And you also get that outside cutting die as well. So if you wanted to create apertures, if you wanted to create mats and layers for them, you've got all of that. And what I love about this, sorry Joe.
No, go on, you go for it.
Is that even those small pieces, you can see that they're easy to get off the sheet, and then because they're where they should be.
Absolutely. If you want to remember as well, this is our craft along a little later, of course, 6 p.m. It sounds weird saying a craft along at 6 p.m, doesn't it? But it is a craft along, 6 p.m. here in the UK, 1 o'clock East Coast, 10 a.m. over on the West Coast. So make sure you come and join us for that. Thea says this paper works very well. It does, doesn't it? It's very, very easy to use. And you were saying, Debbie, you can use it with all of your dies. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. Any dies that you feel like having sort of open space to paper piece, you can cut them through, yeah, and it will just hold them in place until you're ready to use them and glue them into place.
Amazing.
So I'm just going to do, because I know where that it takes, this is why we have a craft along for 2 hours, because obviously paper piecing things back in takes a little bit of time, but it's really worth it because they look beautiful. And as Johnny just said in my ear, that it is very therapeutic. So a last couple there that we would just pop into place. And then I have a finished one. But look how effective that now looks. And because we've stuck that with glue, it just looks amazing. Once you've done your green and your pink one, you could actually just leave it like that. You could just have like one pop of colour, couldn't you, on there, which looks amazing.
Yeah, nice.
But once you've filled the whole thing in, you've got this piece here. And then all I'm going to do is tie a little bit of ribbon around here. So in fact, I'm going to do it from the back to the front. And in fact, I am going to use a piece of, let's just pop that down there. Put that onto here.
Really lovely colour theme here as well, Debbie. Absolutely glorious.
I do love a pop of pink.
You love a bit of pink, don't you?
Yeah, I do like pink. I'm a bit of a pink girl. So let's pop that on there, and then I've just got a bow to finish that off and a little with love that I've just stamped to pop in the middle. So I've kept it quite nice and simple. That on the side, and then that will go in our little drawer box. Oh, doesn't want to fit in now. Let's pop it in the other way. There we go. And there we are. Our little.
Beautiful. What are you going to pop in your box, Debbie?
Oh, chocolates. It's got to be chocolates, hasn't it? Chocolates, sweeties, yeah. They'd be great size for little, like, matchmakers chocolates, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Nice
Johnny
little
loves a matchmaker.
Yeah, they're not just for Christmas, yeah. They're not about all year
Johnny?
round, though. It's very true. I'm sure the site with the big A would have them on there. They do everything.
Oh, they must be able. You must be able to find them still. Let me take you back through what you're getting in this particular collection then, because you are getting, we've replicated the launch offer for you, which is brilliant. So you've got the trailing florals, which is this one just there. Then you've got your happy bees here. This one is a radiant roses. You've also got your butterflies and blooms. And you've also got your pretty peacock there as well. $45.99, $67.75. Don't forget, Fiver Friday is happening over on the website as well. So do get over there and check that out. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets whilst you do that. Here's all the details of Club Inspire. Take a look.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
We do create every single day. Right, we're going to go back to the Bloomin', the gorgeous flowers that were launched just yesterday. Very, very gorgeous. Nice, big statement stamps and dies these. They really are a substantial size, which is excellent. So you've got your Delicate Lily, which is that one there. You've also then got your Radiant Rose, which is this one here. Now that is the lovely Lilac. Then you've got your Fragrant Sweet Pea, the fabulous Fuchsia, and you'll also get the Timeless Carnation in there as well. So much dimension in all of these. You can really manipulate them and start to get loads and loads of texture, which is brilliant. Christy says, so fun to start the day off with the two of you laughing. Thea loves that last demo. Elizabeth saying good morning to everyone. Miriam's loving the box. Adriana loving that box as well. Remember, those paper piecing dies are our craft along today, 6 p.m. here in the UK, 1 o'clock over on the East Coast. What would you like to share with us next then, Debbie?
Okay, so the other flower we didn't get to yesterday was the Fragrant Sweet Pea. Have you ever grown sweet peas, Joe?
No.
They are amazing, and they're very just really fragrant flowers, and they're very small, and you put like a trellis up and they really entwine, and
Nice.
they're little sort of, if I show you this little piece here, these are like little sticky buds, so they literally and they curl themselves around whatever you put them onto. So
amazing.
yeah, they're beautiful, and they smell divine. So what you've got here is 3 different petals. There's different ways that people make these, but full instructions are on the website. So on your actual pack, it will tell you where to go on the website, and you can download full instructions for them. So we're going to be cutting them out, and I'm going to give you my take on them, and how you can sort of do different ways with them as well. So we've got that little sticky bud piece, we've got the little leaves, and you've got all the matching coordinating dies with them as well. Now I've got some vellums, so I'm trying to think what I got these out of a pack of. Someone will remind me, because they were one of our vellum packs. I've got a feeling it was the fairly new one. What did we just have for... Oh, dragonflies. I think it was in the dragonfly vellum pack, because we had pattern ones and then we had some plain ones in the back. So I think it was out of those. So I've got some vellums. What's great about vellum, you can cut a few at a time out of them. So let me bring in my Gemini boards. We're not going to stamp. So that was the other thing. I bought the stamps in to show you got the stamps, but you don't have to stamp them. This time we're going to show you how we get those beautiful embossed lines in them. And they work really well when you are using your rubber mat. So we're going to have our green one, which is going to create our stems. So don't think, have I left myself enough? Yeah, just about, I think, on there. So let's pop that onto there. And this one, and then one of these as well. So I'm going to pop them fairly close together, and we will then just take those down so they don't move. Pop them quite close together. There we go. And then I'm using all 3 of these. I've got 3 pieces that we can pop down onto our mat, and then we can put these into place to cut. So, all like that. So I love being able to cut different mediums, especially when you can cut multiples at a time. So pop them on. I've not stuck them down, so I'm being a bit risque here, but I'm going to offer that into the mouth of our Gemini machine. Let that go through, and that will cut them. Same with copier paper. If you're using just general copier paper out of the machine, they make beautiful flowers. You can cut 6 layers in one pass through your machine, which is incredible. So now what we've got here, let me take these out. You can do these singularly, but I'm just going to do all 3 because we've got all 3 to show you how you get that effect. So take those out, don't need to do those ones. And we're going to pop these back in the die. So I'm just going to pop them back in because they do fall out of the die. So, and it might be a bit hard to do them all 3 because they're going to sort of move about, but I'm not too worried. And as with all flowers, it doesn't matter if they come out slightly different because flowers are all different, aren't they? Petals are all different. The way that they sort of hang are all different. So I'm popping that back in there, and then our last one. I mean, what I would recommend, but only because of timing here, is to do them individually, and then you get a really beautiful white-lined embossed effect. But we're just going to pop all 3 back in. Just like so, and then what I'm going to do is sort of curl my mat over it. So bring in your rubber mat. We're just going to lay that over the top, just like so. I'm going to take out my metallic, my magnetic, and then just put in my plastic and my top on the top there. And then we're going to run those back through the machine. And what they will do, because you've got those sort of grooved lines inside your die, they will push that through to with the rubber mat and create beautiful embossed lines, a little bit like parchment when you're using vellums. And can you see, like if we come here, like the little, can you see you've got the little white pieces there?
Oh yes, can see that.
Now if you do those individually, you'll get really deep white lines, but because I've put all 3 in at the same time, ours are quite faint, but it's absolutely fine. For the demo, it's no problem whatsoever. So let's get all our different individual dies, pop them back onto there, and get these ones, just so we don't lose any of those pieces. And then we can start to make up our flowers. Oh, take the tape off of those. There we go.
Alistair's been in touch, says, if you are able to ask Debbie about her breakdancing show on the beach whilst on holiday. He goes on to say, spinning on her knee is her speciality. You have never seen anything so funny. Do you care to shed some light there? Spinning on your knee.
It's really mean.
Why? Do you want to elaborate there?
You're really mean now, that's really mean. It was very funny for other people. So the seas were really rough when we went on holiday, and we went to, so there was a red flag up on our beach. You couldn't swim in there at all. So we went on when we went quad biking, we went to another, stopped off at a beach at the end of it that we could swim in. But the waves were still quite rough. And I've got a bit, because I'm claustrophobic, I've got a fear of going underwater. And one of the waves nearly took me out. So, I mean, I found it funny, but I didn't see myself, so I'm sure it was really funny to other people. So Al said I was constantly bumping and spinning, just trying to keep my head above the water. And then I really landed on the sand. And it really stuck. Yeah, the wave knocked me back. I was trying to stand up in this wave. So he keeps laughing about it, and it was really funny afterwards, but it really hurt because the sea was quite rough, yeah, and just because I didn't want to put my head underwater. So yeah, that's what he's referring to. And it makes me laugh more because I can just imagine how I must have looked. Yeah. Right, with these, Joe, we're going to take, now there's 3 different ones. Let me give you the differences here. It's very mean, bringing
Very,
it up.
very mean.
So we've got these parts here. So you can see this one here is the one that would come upwards and you make that curl inwards, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do is do this piece first. So that creates that. This piece we want to, and full instructions are there, but you can always bookmark the show. We want these ones to curl in. So using your pokey tool, we're going to just bring that in and curl in our sides. And then on the opposite side, do the same. So just bringing them in. You could glue them together, but actually just bringing them in and sort of rolling them in the centre creates that, oh, I've just torn mine, but it doesn't matter, it will go together. So that's supposed to just sit in the front there. So you can see that's taking that sort of shape. And I have torn mine, but you can glue them together. So let's just do that a bit more like that. Pop that inside, and actually what I am going to do, bring in my hot glue gun and just put a little bit on the end there to glue that into place. And if you do find that you that they do break, it's only because I'm using vellum, because it's quite, you know, you have to be a little bit more fragile. Just use your hot glue gun or your Floral purpose and pop that into place. And then this one here is your biggest one. So that's the one that we're going to pop into the centre. So can you see already it's taking that sweet pea shape?
Nice.
So we're just going to shape this one. So just around those edges. And then these ones are like a bud, so you can use them both. You can put both of them in. You could use them either on the side pieces here. Some people like to have them sides. I like to do just smaller ones as well, so we can pop them together and create those smaller ones. So let's move this one in as well. But also what I did want to show you is how you can pinch them together. So I'm just going to use my pokey tool to curl these ones in, just like so. And that one will go back on there. So these will create almost like little bud ones. And then what you can do, I'm going to bring in another one of that one we just did. So where's the biggest one? When you create with these, just go around the edges. And have a play with your different sort of ball tools to see how they see their effect. I want to do that one the other way. Just like so. You can then pinch them in to create this bud effect. So turn that one over on itself. I won't do it because I've done it the wrong way. Let's do that the opposite way. And it's harder sometimes because I've done it with quite a structured medium, but it just gives it a really nice effect. And then you can just pinch these in and this piece will come out. And you see, so you've got to create almost that little bud effect.
It looks beautiful, doesn't it? It reminds me of something, I can't think what. If you want to go for all of these, remember, $69.99, $79.30 is your price on these. Ashley, sorry I'm late, I've just been to pick up my new specs from the opticians. Lovely, I'm due some new spectacles.
I keep getting the information that I'm due an eye test and as well, yeah, which is not going to be good because you know me, I don't wear my glasses as it is, Joe. Right, so once we've got our flowers, I'm going to just pop them to the side and then we're just going to do a little TP card. So I've already got my pieces cut to size. I've done this one 6 inches by 6 inches, scored diagonally in half to create our sort of triangular pieces. You need 3 identical pieces. You always start off with your 2 side pieces which create this big triangle in the middle, and then this one is going to go in the middle of those. So that will go just like so. It's one of my favourite cards to do is the TP
Yeah, I love
card.
a TP.
Yeah, they just look really effective, but also they give you this really nice sort of stand that stand proud wherever you put them. So a great card to send to somebody because they do lay flat, but also they you might just need to tell them how you put it together, because it is one of those cards that people are probably not quite sure when they get them. Just make sure that you can fold your side fold on there before you pop it down, and then again on the other side. So I'm just using my sort of nails here to govern where I don't want my tape to not go. So we only want to stick this panel into place, just like so. I suppose it's all holidays coming up. Have you got any more holidays booked this year?
I have, yes. I'm going to France on the 15th of June, which will be lovely. Yeah, south of
5th
France.
of June?
15th.
15th.
Yeah, south of France, which will be lovely. Near
How
Marseille.
long are you going for?
4 nights, which will be lovely. And then
lovely.
I'm back for a couple of days, and then I go to Glastonbury for a week.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, Glastonbury
that's
Festival.
exciting.
Very, very, very exciting. Yeah, can't wait. Everyone in the group chat's getting really excited.
Oh, I bet.
Started ordering things to pack, and making sure I've had to. I don't know where I'm going to erect the tent at home because I've got no outside space. So I have to put it up in the front room, aren't I? And make sure it's aired out and all the pegs and bits there. It's been 3 years since we've been, so it's been. You normally go every year. It's been 3 years because of the pandemic. Sorry.
You could bring it here.
I could do. Yeah, it'd probably get stolen.
Put it in the. No, I was thinking more in the house, like in the garden.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put it up in the garden. Regina's been back in touch again. She says when you use texture card that you have to use tacky glue or red liner tape. I'm not sure if chunky glue would work.
I've done my rookie mistake that I always say not to do. That's make sure you don't go over the fold. Sorry, Joe, I just have to reinforce that because I've literally stuck them over that fold and it wouldn't fold. Sorry, what was the question? I do apologise.
Textured cards, you have to use, when you're using textured card, do you use tacky glue or red liner or chunky glue?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Yeah, surely. Third time lucky.
Card.
For textured cardstock, should you be using tacky glue, red liner tape, chunky glue? What's best?
Oh, anything. Anything will stick. Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Anything.
And Eve had a question as well. Matting and layering glitter and mirror together. Red liner, tacky, or collal glue? Do we do it again?
Mirror card.
Mirrored to glitter, mats and layers.
Oh, okay, yes. So I would use on that definitely either tacky glue or your red liner tape.
Brilliant.
Definitely not all-purpose. Definitely don't use all-purpose. Sorry, it's my head's doing this right, and so it's hard to process what you're saying when I'm thinking of this. Yes, if you use all-purpose glue, it takes the shine off. It takes the surface off. It's a solvent-based glue. That's why you want something that's water-based, like a tacky glue. Right. So now I know that I've got those in place. Now I can pop my next layer on. So when you are doing cards like this, that unfortunately you need to concentrate a little bit. Just to make sure that none of your sides overlap the pieces of the card that are going to fold. And also when you put your little, I just use one of our little Velcro dots that you know that where you're putting it is not the piece that your card is on. You could always put a piece of card on the inside, but I think it's not needed. And also with this type of card, you've got your whole of your inside to put your messaging in as well and writing, which is quite nice. So that gives us our card base. Let's start to decorate. I've used just one of our nesting dies and I've just put one of our embossing folders onto the background there just to create something quite pretty, but we're using it because I like white on white and I also think it just gives it a little bit more interest. So let's pop that one into place. And then we're going to use this for the front of our card. So I'm just determining which is the front. So this will be my front. And then I will take those off until we know that this is where this is going to be stuck here. And I'm just going to put some tape onto this piece and then right into that corner. And then also what I want to do is to put a sentiment. We've got a sentiment and we've got our corner pieces here to put on each little leg. So just onto there.
Don't forget also about that Fiver Friday. Have you had a rummage yet over there, Debbie?
A rummage?
Yeah. On the Fiver Friday deal?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Well, you know what you'll be doing after the show then?
Well, I'm actually thinking, so I don't think I've got all of the double-sided boxes. So I really love those. I think they're amazing. And did you say there's some for £5?
Yeah, some of them are. The Favour box dies are.
Yeah.
There's loads of great things for you to go and shop for over there. You'll see the banner on the homepage of the website. Just give that a click and off you pop. Go and fill your baskets.
Yeah, I like a good bargain.
Absolutely.
Right, now what we're going to do here, now even though I've done vellum, Joe, I'm going to actually colour these in because I think they would look much nicer with a darker green. So let's just grab a piece of, well, in fact, we'll just do it on there, that's fine. I'm just going to colour those in with that sort of dark green. So even though they're vellum, don't think you can't then go in if you've only got a lighter colour, or even just a white. You might find you might have white vellum. You can still then colour that in.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to leave those ones the green. I just want the stem to shine a bit more. And then we can pop that just going up. And what I am going to do is bring in our hot glue gun. I'm not going to pop that down too much because I'm going to have a ribbon here which is going to hide. There we go, just stick that into place. Just making sure that's gone through. And then we're going to bring our flowers in that we've glued together. Here and here. And then there we go. So we're going to have one coming off of here. I like the hot glue gun. If you want to use the Kalau all-purpose, the chunky glue, the Kalau, not all-purpose, what is it? 3D glue gel.
Yep.
You can use that. Then we're just going to do a bit of this. But I do think it sort of hides, it's good at hiding under vellum. The hot glue.
I know I said it earlier, but I really like the size of these. I love that they're a bit on the larger size compared to the sort of size we're used to for floral dies. Brilliant to have these larger statement ones on there, and also great that they're larger from a time perspective as well, Debbie, because you're filling the project and making one flower. So if you were batch making, you had a lot of things to do. Maybe you're making wedding favours and stuff. These would be perfect for that.
Oh, absolutely. Corsages, they'd be good for. As well, sort of proms and things.
Absolutely. Any questions you've got, you can get them into me. You know the drill. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are across on YouTube.
And all I'm doing with these, Joe, because I want these on these bottom ones, I'm just putting a little bit of glue so we can add them just to the bottom so they give that illusion of the leaves underneath. And then our bow just to stick onto there. We can then pop that all together, turn that round, and look at that. We've got our beautiful sweet peas climbing up there.
Absolutely beautiful, really, really gorgeous, and a really lovely size on them as well. It makes a real bold statement there on the front of that TP card. Let me take you back through then exactly what you are getting. So you've got the delicate lily, you will also get the lovely lilac. This is that fragrant sweet pea that Debbie was talking about there. The fabulous fuchsia is coming included. You've got the timeless carnation, and you will also get the radiant rose. They are all available individually if you want them. If you're looking for these on the website, you need to click the shop the day category and you will find them in there. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. It's super busy. Whilst you do that, here's one of our fabulous quick buys.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30-degree, 45-degree, and 60-degree angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Quick buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set.
Quick buy, get yours now.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
We do create every single day here on Crafters TV, sometimes craft projects. Lots of giggles being created today, Debbie, isn't there?
Lots of giggles, lots and lots of giggles.
Indeedy there is. Right, I've got lots of amazing boxes to tell you about because we've got that box making masterclass coming up a little later for you here in the UK. It'll be 2 p.m, it'll be 9 a.m. If you're on the East Coast. These are fabulous. These are your selection of your Dimensionals die 3-piece selection. Doesn't tell you what it does it? This one here is your bonbon box, which is the first one. Then you've also got this one here being your trinket box, which is fabulous. These make really great things, like you can turn these into balloon weights if you want to. Great little favour boxes too. There's absolutely loads you can do with them. That one is your honeycomb favour box that you've got just there as well. So really brilliant selection of these. You save $47.24 or $53.94 if you are in the UK. So brilliant price there on those. The other ones I want to share with you is the large treasure box, which is this one here. Now, 75% you save on here. Very busy on this, unsurprisingly. £10 or $13.70. Brilliant thing about this is you can create everything from a 4-sided box to a 10-sided box, which is handy. So you really can customise this and play around with it, which is brilliant. And then you get the panel detailing, which you can cut into there. We've got exactly the same concept for you, but in the smaller box here, as you can see. And again, exactly the same from a 4-sided down to a 10-sided, and you're getting the panel for free in here. All the different options there when it comes to cutting in that panel detail. We've also got double-sided dies as well on the show, which is amazing. 70% you save here. These are great because it allows you to cut a box in one pass, which is just awesome. 19.49 or 25.49 gets you not only the hexagon box, but you will also get the triangle as well, and 2 different sizes in each. So you've got 4 individual dies within there, which is brilliant value. Snap those up. The other one I wanted to share with you is this. These are really cool. These are your favour boxes that we have got here. Let me just show you what these create. So this is what you are getting. Of course, you get the stencil in here and the panel to cut all of that in. I'm going to show you the packaging actually, because you get a better idea from the packaging. So this one here is your country cottage. You will also get your ornate favour box, your locking heart favour box, and this one, which is your happy heart. There you are. £17.99 for all of them. Amazing. You get them individually as part of Fibre Friday, but you actually get better value when you get them in this configuration. Can't believe you got all of them for $14.39 or $15.99 as a platinum member. Now, 'tis the season to Gemini. Oh yeah, absolutely. Go over to the website. There's loads going on over there, celebrating all things Gemini, and we've got a weekly offer for you across all the machines really. This week's is the Gemini MIDI, and the MIDI is brilliant. Whenever I do any sort of crafting, I've always used the MIDI. It's very simple because it's just a folder-based system. So whatever you are cutting, all you're going to do is pop your die into here with your cardstock, pop that up and put it through. So if the idea of like a sandwich or a plate system maybe you find a little confusing, this is excellent because it couldn't be simpler. Suction caps onto the work surface as well. And although it is a manual machine, it still has that brand of Gemini on there. So it means that you are still going to get that unrivaled power, which is brilliant. And it's the same size as the Gemini Junior. But the other great thing about these is they are super speedy as well, because you're hand winding them through, which is excellent. $69.99 is what you should be spending on the machine on its own. However, you're getting a load of freebies included as well today. I think it's £70 worth of freebies you get included, or $90 worth, which is brilliant. $55.99, $71.96 if you are a platinum member. Right. We are going to go back to the lovely Debbie and have a look at these box styles. You were saying how much you liked these earlier.
I love them. I can't even begin to tell you how easy they are and how much fun they are to make. And just the fact that if you want to create boxes like this really simply in one pass, and I honestly mean that, one pass through your machine to get the box lid and the box base, no having to do any measuring, it's quite incredible that they create an unusual shaped boxes as well, Joe. Having a triangle box can be quite, if you were to measure this out and try to do it on one of our box boards, would be quite hard. I love this one. It's actually created like a little, like a bouquet of flowers, like a little pouch with little flowers in it, which looks beautiful. These would look lovely decorated with our new flowers that we've got at the moment. And then the honeycomb one, they're not honeycomb ones, but the hexagon one, this has got honeycomb embossing folder on there. They're super cute, and you get them in 2 different sizes. Decorate them however you want. They're great for weddings, but look, also for a football player. How cute is that? I mean,
really cute.
Just such a good little thing, isn't it, to do? Get the tags with them as well, Joe. So honestly, these are incredible. And one more there with a little, it's got the little one on top, as well as the little one underneath, and just covered in some lace. So lots of different ways of doing them. Now, you're probably thinking that they can't be that easy to do, but actually they are. You are getting just 2 dies. Now, the 2 dies have a die cut on one side. They also have one on the opposite side, and you're getting 2 size of boxes. You're then getting your 2 2 little tags to go with those boxes in your hexagon one, and vice versa in the triangular one as well. Now all you're going to need is we're going to take our base cutting plate. You do we have the double-sided plates in stock, Johnny?
They are available. I think they were in a duo last week. You got this big and the small together.
Oh wow, amazing, that's amazing. So you do need your double-sided plates. You can see you're not going to harm these plates. They are super strong, and you've got all sides. Use all sides of them and keep turning them around. You're just going to have your main cutting plate, then your double-sided plate onto there. We're then going to put our first medium, so we'll put our piece of card. You just have to decide now on each of the dies, one of the dies, the cutting edge goes right to the edge. If I switch it round, the next die comes just slightly in. Now the slightly in one means that's going to be your base die. So you just decide which one you want top and bottom. I'm not really worried at the moment, so we're just going to place that on. In fact, we could do one the one way and one the other way. So we're going to put both of those on, and we're going to cut the tags out as well while they're there. So pop that into place. Oh yeah, they are double-sided tags. So pop them in there, and then we're going to pop our piece of cardstock directly just on the top of there. So I'm just using 2 different variations just so you can see. We're not doing full demos here, we're just showing you how easy it is to sandwich them between your plates, then your top plate on top, and how easy it is to get both of those pieces in one pass. Now you could take them down, but I'm just being really gentle, offer it into the mouth of the machine, let them go through. That cuts both your top and bottom in one go. The technology in these, Joe, took a long, long time. It's a patented formula as well, so they are exclusive to Crafters Companion, which is amazing. So once we've got those, we can then take that all out, and then you'll see we've got 1 and then 2, so that's your top and your base. We've got then our others. Let's take all these ones out. We've got our smaller one, top and base, and then you've also got your tags. I mean, cutting your tags, 2 tags or 4 tags in one pass through the machine there is incredible. So let's pop them to the side.
Oh, so even the tag sides are double-sided as well, are they?
Yeah,
oh,
the tags are double-sided as well. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just going to be bringing in my tape pen. You can use tacky glue or your red liner tape, but for quickness and for a strong hold, your tape pens are going to be brilliant. And all you're going to do, now these are scored and also cut for you. So we're just going to first of all turn in all of those lines. So nice and easy. You don't need a scoreboard. You don't need to do anything other than just follow those lines around and pop those into place. And then your tabs at the side. Just fold those all the way in.
So quick, isn't it?
I mean, really quick. When you think how, I mean, if you're batch making, you're doing favours for weddings, anything like that, honestly, it's just amazingly quick. And you just pick the colours that you want. I'm using a 200 GSM cardstock, but you can use anything really from, I would say, about a 180 and up. Really good if you're using any of our 300 GSM cardstock, especially our white multi-purpose. Although, apologies, it is out of stock. I'm not surprised. We didn't have any yesterday. We have got a few.
Of the cardstock.
I mean, being able to create a hexagon box, Joe, would be pretty tough, pretty hard work.
Really difficult, wouldn't it?
Really difficult, yeah. Oh, there's not many left. Oh, we've been naughty.
What?
Rob Peter's PayPal.
Oh dear.
Yes. We said about it yesterday and it had sold out.
But the multi-purpose cardstock.
Yeah,
make sure you're stocking up on that if you're getting low.
There's not many. Look at that, perfect little hexagon. I don't know whether that's top or bottom, so we'll do the next one and then we can see. So we're just doing exactly the same, fold in those pieces over. So nice and straightforward. I do think for weddings, they're going to be amazing for little...
Absolutely, just got to know someone's getting married. I'm going to a wedding in August. I'm very much looking forward to it. Yeah.
Lovely. Kelly in the office, do you know how many weddings she's got this year?
I thought you... Who's this?
Kelly.
Kelly, how many has she got? She's been to a couple already, hasn't she?
Already, yeah, but how many in total this year?
3, 4?
8.
8 weddings?
8 weddings. weddings.
I haven't got 8 friends. Let
I
alone
said
8 friends
that,
in the same year.
She said her husband has a big group of friends, so
Right.
it's a lot of those is their weddings.
I've seen the picture. She always got her slippers on at the end of the night.
Oh, is
I think
she?
it's quite fabulous, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. She does look amazing. Yeah, 8 weddings, like wow.
Gosh. That's a lot of presents.
She said the next 2 she's really looking forward to because it's kids free.
Oh, definitely. Kids-free weddings are the way forward. Kid-free everything, to be honest.
Well, I have to say, we were upgraded for our holiday and it was adults only area.
Yeah.
So, and it was quite nice, but I don't mind. I mean,
I'm just looking at going on a cruise, and the cruise line particularly we've been looking at is adults only, which is...
Oh, yes,
bliss.
the way to go, is it? So, let's work out, there we go.
I mean, I love
Top and
children
our
if they're
bottom,
staying in
our
a separate
first one.
hotel, Debbie.
You what, sorry?
I love children as long as they're staying in a separate hotel. Yeah, someone recommended a hotel in Greece to me the other day, and I thought, is it adults only? No, I'm not be staying there. Debbie, what does your bracelet say, if you care to share?
Oh, absolutely. It says, no stress.
Yes.
Joe's got the same one. I bought Joe and I bought Ben one as well.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, that was their saying on that. So wherever you went on the island, we went to Cape Verde, Boa Vista, everywhere, that's their saying is no stress. No stress, all they say. Yeah, which was quite nice. And fist pumps. They'll give you fist pumps.
Fist bumps.
Fist pumps.
Well, that's a fist bump.
A
That's
bump.
because a fist pump is that.
Is it? I
You
never
know,
knew
like,
that. Oh, I thought that was a
put your
fist
fist
pump.
in the air. Fist pump. No, fist pump. Oh gosh.
Fist pump is
We're
that?
having this debate. So you know, like when you're somewhere, you're like, woohoo! You put your hand in that, like that's a fist pump.
Ooh.
That's a
Oh,
fist
okay.
bump.
I didn't know that is.
It's a because they were having this debate on Radio 2 this morning. That's why. Is it a fist bump or a fist pump?
It was 6 hours to get there. I was just,
It's in the middle of the Atlantic, isn't it?
yes, in Africa.
It can't be far from the Azores, then, I'd imagine.
I have no idea. Yeah, it was 6 hours. Do you know what was really funny though? While I was away, I see my calendar was pinging with my work coming in, which is like they put my calendar in.
So you ignored it?
So because I was determined, I switched my emails off. I switched my emails off because I was determined to have no work
Yes.
holiday because it's not very often I get to do that. And I looked and thought, oh, they must have changed the hours. All the hours were different. And then I was thinking, oh
Because
no.
of the time difference. How long did it take you to realise?
When I got back. And I was like, I'm going to look at the emails and see there must be an email to say that all our shows are different. They now start at 9 o'clock in the morning instead of 11. And I was thinking, I was so happy because I was thinking, oh my goodness, I finished at 6 o'clock at night.
Oh, I
think,
mean,
to
if they
get
want
home
them,
early.
why don't we move to Senegal and we'll do not Senegal, sorry,
Senegal.
not Senegal. Why don't we move to Cape Verde and we'll just do the shows
I
at
know.
9? We'll go
And then
at
I got
6.
back and they all changed and I realised there was a 2 hours time difference.
Yeah.
So, and it had brought everything forward. So, yeah, so it put everything back again. So it was all good. But I thought that's typical me to just think, oh, that's
Did
weird.
you eat
got a
anything
different time.
exotic while you were there?
Not really. It's a fish island, and I don't like fish. We went to a fish restaurant.
Why? If you don't like fish, why go to a
Because
fish
they
restaurant?
do meat as well. And I have to say, I mean, what did Howard? He didn't have lobster there. He had lobster somewhere else. But they did meat kebabs. Oh, Joe, best kebabs I've ever eaten in my life. They did a curried chicken kebab.
Oh, nice.
And a pork kebab, which I don't know what the sauce was, and a beef kebab.
Nice.
Really big. 3 kebabs on your plate.
3 kebabs.
Yeah, 3
I'm going
kebabs.
to start calling you Debbie 3 kebabs.
Oh, they were delicious. They were so delicious. The food was just amazing, so out of this world. I had donuts for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Donuts for breakfast, for lunch and dinner. What sort of donuts?
Proper big ring donuts covered in caramel sauce, chocolate sauce, syrups, golden syrups. Oh, yeah.
Did you just eat all day, every day?
Yeah.
Did you expect you got your
I
money's
put on
worth?
so much weight.
Did you?
Put on so much weight, yeah. I'm not worried though. I just think, you know what? It is what it is. Yeah. Right, while we've been doing that, I'm just going to then pop our little tags on. We've got our double-sided tags, so let's just stick those on just so you can see. And there are boxes done in no time whatsoever. Oh, fine. Oh, we could say that on air, Johnny, because mine was earlier than that.
Leanne was saying that when she was in Greece last week, she'd have her first cocktail of the day at 10:30 in the morning.
I know. It was terrible. Probably about 9.
Drink responsibly, obviously, don't spill it.
And you used to go up and say, like, because you could ask for cocktails with no alcohol,
yeah.
and they'd just look at you and go, why? And you'd go, yeah, why? Okay, put alcohol in it. You got to the stage, actually, where you didn't really know whether there was alcohol in it or not. Wow. There we go, we've created our 2 little boxes. Look at that.
Amazing.
So, really cute. You can just decorate them with your flowers or whatever, put a sentiment on them. But to be able to create boxes like that, top and bottom, I mean, they're gorgeous, the little hexagon ones, and you get the triangle ones with them as well, which are just as cute.
Should we do a demo of the show, Debbie?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's indeedy. Rosalind says, all of my vacations are adult only. Yeah, I don't blame you.
We didn't choose that. We got upgraded for free, which was amazing. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, we just...
There is now, they're thinking about, aren't they, on flights, letting you know where children are sitting on flights, so you can choose to not sit with them. Yeah, I mean, that'd be worth paying the seat selection fee for, wouldn't it?
Oh, we forgot. Well, we didn't forget. We thought we booked off our seats on the way out. Got to the airport. They said, you haven't booked seats. We was like, we have.
Do you have to sit on the wing?
Well, no, we had really good seats, actually. So we didn't get them together. But ours is seat 1 on row 1, right. And I was on 3. So we was literally just, we were like this. And then on the way back, we just had 2 aisle seats, which was next to each other in row 4, I think. Oh, so we got really good seats without, but we thought we'd paid and booked them, and we hadn't.
You're so swept up by this holiday. I absolutely love. I do love well-behaved children. It's just
all children are well behaved, but not every step of the way. And also, it just depends what level of. You can have well behaved children, but they're quite loud and playful. And
I know nothing about being loud or playful.
I love them.
Anyway, we're going to do card of the show.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, number 1 was our beautiful lilac. Number 2 was our paper piecing roses. Number 3 was our sweet pea. And number 4 was our little hexagon boxes.
Amazing. Get your vote in. Whilst you do that, let's share with you, give you a chance to get your vote in, all details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Very, very busy, of course, on the website. Having a very busy start today. Lots of you taking advantage of course, that £5 Friday. Fiver Friday. Make sure you're over there. A whole heap of products for just £5 or $5. Some really brilliant savings. We're going to have a little look again, though, at these paper piecing dies. These are going to be your craft along coming up this evening here in the UK at 6 p.m, 1 o'clock if you're on the East Coast, 10 a.m. if you are, of course, on the West Coast. So you're going to get 5 different designs in here. This one is your trading florals. You've also got the Happy Bees. These are your Radiant Roses. We've also got the Butterflies and Blooms. And we've got the Pretty Peacock as well. $45.99 or $67.75 is your price on those ones. Debbie's got some ideas of things we can do with these.
Yeah, these are beautiful. I love the size of these. These are slightly smaller than we normally have our creator card dies. They're like a 4x6 size, so they fit really lovely, especially for our US viewers, into their 4x6 cards, because you like that smaller card. But if you do want to make them bigger, like this card here, it's so easy to be able to put them inside. This one is beautiful because it's actually done on some vellum and then just put inside an aperture, and it looks incredible. The peacock one is really pretty, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, really
love
gorgeous.
that one. But just change the colour up and you can do just so many different unusual makes with them. Great one here. This is the one we've done earlier, but just having your roses. So in fact, if I bring this in, you wouldn't think they were the same dies, would you, Joe? They look different sizes.
Totally different.
Totally different, just by switching out the colours. So that's all you got to do with those, switch out the colour. I love this one, a bit of a monochrome effect going on here, but beautiful in sort of those deeper browns and fawn colours, and just looks really pretty. But again, that is the same die done in a totally different way. So this one's lovely because you can have it in landscape and portrait. One done in those pastels, one done in those beautiful brown colours. This is the one we're going to be doing this afternoon or this evening, is the honeybee one, which is just gorgeous. This one's done with some vellum again on the underneath, and then you just paper piece all these elements back in, but it just looks lovely. And then one more here, just a really nice, vibrant, bright one there with those butterflies. Really pretty, and just the right amount of space to paper piece back in without it taking too long, but just beautiful dies. And like Joe said earlier, you don't have to paper piece them. You can just use them as your normal creator card dies. Use your watercolour paints in the background, inks in the background, and you just create really lovely creator card dies.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you look at them as just 5 creator cards, they are really great value, and then you've got the ability to paste with them, and you're getting those hold and release sheets included within there as well, which is awesome. We're going to have another little look at these, the amazing flower dies, which were launched, of course, yesterday with Ben and Debbie. You can go back and watch that entire show back anytime you like over on the website, as you can with all of our shows. These are those, so the decoupage sort of concept with these. And you've got some really lovely classic flowers in here, maybe some that you find a little harder to come by in the crafty world. This one is your lovely lilac. We saw Debbie create this one earlier. It's the the fragrant sweet pea, which is that one there. Fabulous fuchsia is what we are looking at. Was it a fuchsia that you did yesterday? I just want to grab that one. I'm just going to grab one that Debbie did yesterday because this is gorgeous. It was yesterday's card of the day. Look at that.
It's beautiful,
the amount of
isn't
dimension that you can get on there. Isn't that gorgeous?
And so easy to do, Joe. If you just look at the actual flower there, it is one petal stuck back to back.
Right.
So it is just the two die cuts stuck back to back.
Amazing,
I mean,
isn't it?
and they're so effective.
Really, really glorious, that. So that's your fuchsia. You've then got your timeless carnation. I do love a carnation. You can again see just how much dimension you've got there on that flower, and you've got your radiant rose within there too. $69.99, $79.30 if you want to get your hands on these. And I think these are going to be that flower die set you're just going to be using all summer this summer. And you'll be finding excuses to bring them into a whole host of different projects.
Yeah, always. I just think anyone that loves making flowers is going to adore these dies. There's so much you can do with them and so many different mediums that you can use with them. I was looking to see, I don't think we've got it, but yesterday I made a card with a book. So I actually cut the flowers out of a book pages. So you've got all the writing on them and it looks really effective. But if we just look at one each of these flowers and see just how beautiful they can become. The lily is just exquisite. You get all the extra pieces in here, like your stamens and that, all where you can see the lines in this lily is your stamp effect, so it just makes them really beautiful. The lilac done in a totally different way. This one's got a bit of bling on it. It's got loads of little, not sequins, gems that have been placed in there, and it's so lovely. It looks proper sparkly, that does, and it's so pretty. This one has been done with stamping in white heat embossed, so it means you get a totally different effect to, like this one has been just stamped onto normal card. Look how different they both look, but exactly the same die, and just a completely different look of those. So the lilac is absolutely beautiful. Then we go to the sweet pea. Different ways of being able to do them. You've got that gorgeous, this one is just done in your cardstock with stamping them, which looks lovely, but you can do them in the vellum like we did earlier. Vellum ones here with your not chrysanthemum, what am I thinking? Chrysanthemum, is that the one I'm thinking of? Is that the one?
I believe it is.
This one's beautiful. I love being able to make flowers like this out of the vellum, but you can also get a beautiful effect with this one as well, which is, this one's done out of copier paper. 6 layers of copier paper it's took to layer up these flowers.
I need to come over and give that a
yeah, it's lovely. We made this yesterday's show, so you can go back and look on the launch day of these and see this being made. Oh, what was that?
What?
Something. Oh! It's on you!
What was that? Oh, God. Where's it gone? It was a massive visit. It's still on me.
I don't know what it was, but it's a really big bug.
Where did it come from? It was like in your hair.
And I was like, oh!
Saw the life flash before my eyes. Oh, where's it gone? Oh dear. Can we call for that? Can we get the heavies in? Of course it's still here. How would it have got out? Unless it's gone through the expel air.
It's still just stayed. It's huge. It was huge.
Sorry?
Yeah, you did worry.
Every man for their, everyone for themselves.
At least you took it with you.
That's all I needed this morning. I'm glad you found it funny.
I didn't run.
What's that? It was under your hair. It was in Debbie's hair.
No, it come down from here.
Have you brought that back from Cape
We'll have
Verde
to
with you?
rewatch it because I have no idea where it come from. It was probably in the flowers.
The last thing I need is dengue fever or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Did you want to feel my roses, Joe?
Sorry?
Did you even...
No, I'm petrified. Honestly, I'm not coming back over there in a hurry. Like a game of Jumanji in here this afternoon. Honestly. Welcome back.
Dear me.
That should be in Ben's weekly roundup video. I should hope so. The winner of the card of the show is number 1. We're going to have to get the place fumigated now. I can't come back on for the masterclass until we've got a man in. Number 1 is the winner.
There we go. That was the lilac one, which it was very pretty.
You all right, Debbie? Mad joke and run, Alicia Gordon has said. Reactions of a cat, me.
You just left protect me. You'd
What
never
did
protect
you do?
me.
Stand there and let it sting me? It wasn't buzzing around you. It came
It
out.
might
It
have
wanted
been a
me.
bee, I don't know. It was very big and black.
It was massive. Oh, this is like a crow. You should have seen it.
Like a crow.
Honestly. Lucky it didn't pick me up and fly me off out the Expel. Pam Patton says the flowers are too realistic, said drawing the bugs in. Expel, yeah, that's what that thing is there, isn't it? You know. Elizabeth.
It feels like it's just going to attack us somewhere.
I think it's a brand of extractor, isn't it? An Expel. Have you never heard it called that? No. It's written on the side of it. No one's told me it. You can see it written on the side. Anyway, Charlotte, I'm trying to do a show, Charlotte, if you wouldn't mind. Alicia says, Debbie has me in stitches. Elizabeth says, Lo, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. Have you watched it back yet in the gallery? Brilliant. Right, should we tell you about the MIDI? Brilliant. You all right? I mean, I feel I was in grave danger, Debbie, but it came out.
Well, it went into my hair. I'm sure it come down from that, and I was like, what was that?
It was like the start of Benny Hill, wasn't it? I'd like to see the footage from the Snoop camera as well in the corner. Right, the Gemini MIDI. Really got had its moment, that bee, didn't it? It really hijacked the show. Wait, I love Vicious though. Wait until I came over that side of the studio and it dive bombed me. I've been over here the whole time. I'm safe over here. Let me share this with you then. So you have got your Gemini. You've got your Gemini MIDI. A great thing about this is a folder. A folder-based system, which is great. So you're just going to put your cardstock die into here, close that up, pop that through there, and you are good to go. You can, of course, use it with your embossing folders. You get the shim included as well to allow you to do that. But you're getting a load of freebies included today. £70 or $90 worth of freebies included in here, which is amazing. I also need to tell you as well about, very last call on this, coming towards the end, it's our Centura Pearl double-sided gold and silver card and paper. There it is, $11.99 and $16.99. Don't get one of these though, go for two, because you get any two for £18 or $25. Which is brilliant. I'm sure I'm having some sort of anaphylactic shock after that bee. Make sure you grab that. Loads of you. Wait, a fly, a bee? Wait, it was a crow. I would have jumped over that counter, says Gilmore. Not in these jeans, Gilmore. Rosalind says, right on cue, Debbie, it's a bug. Joe, it's on me. Get a beekeeper's outfit, Joe. They won't get you then. Absolutely. I'm going to have to go for a tetanus or something.
I can't believe you left me.
What did you want me to do? I mean, I would. I once went to, we went to a secret cinema for 28 days later. It was like an immersive cinema experience. I was there with my friend Evie. No word of a lie. Evie is about this big. And she's tiny. She gets mistaken for a child all the time. We was in this room, these zombies burst in. I turned around so quick. Evie, I just bashed into her. She went flying across the room. Our other friend Simon had to pick her up off the floor and bring her out. I was gone, honestly, gone. Every man for themselves at that point. Right, remember what's coming up for the rest of the day here on Crafters TV. 2 p.m, which is 9 a.m. East Coast, 6 a.m. West Coast. We will have that amazing masterclass for you. So make sure you come back and join us for that. And then a little bit later, I'm still looking for it. A little bit later, Craft Along, 6 p.m. here in the UK, 1 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 a.m. West Coast. Are you okay, Debbie? You've got an hour to try and calm yourself down.
Try
Are you going to be able to do that?
myself.
You be able to? No.
In my head, I'm just going running. It's still on your shoulder.
Right, I think we better just go there, don't you? Seeing Joe running past the camera was what made me lose it, said Rosalind. Right, we're going to go. We're going to call the Environmental Health Authority, so we get the EHO down here, fumigate the place. We'll see you back in an hour. Take care.